Hi, I'm Kylie. In West Virginia, mountain monster,
Hell
country
yeah.
roads, take me home.
Hi, I'm Craig, and play that funky music, white thing. It'll make sense later.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Shandy, and what do you call a polite lake monster?
What?
The pleaseness monster.
But
Hell yeah.
And this is Seance with My Siblings. West Virginia Cryptids Edition. Welcome to the seance.
Ooh. Interns, what are you doing?
You went off the rails
Goddamn it,
again.
interns. Not again.
Alright. So I'm going to talk about the Snarly Yow today.
Snarly Yow.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be confused with the snarly gas or
The Snallygaster.
Snallygaster.
Mm-hmm.
That's also a West Virginia
It is.
monster.
West Virginia, you got some pretty sweet-ass cryptids.
Like Mothman.
Yes, I'm glad I don't live there because I'm still afraid of cryptids. I don't know why we have to talk about them all the time. I still don't like it.
But now you know about them, so you
now
can
I
find
know.
their weakness.
Yeah.
I'll just carry around Scoopy snacks in a fanny pack in case I run into them.
There you go.
They'll be so excited.
I would do
The
that.
Snallygaster like reaches
Ew.
with its tentacles.
Gross.
Listen back to our very first cryptid episode.
It was like episode 12 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Where you can learn about Mothman and the Snallygaster and...
The Kentucky Gravedigger.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's my man voice.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, bro. I see I sound so much like a man.
So much. Oh my god, is there a man in the room with us?
Oh man.
Peter never agrees with me. Okay, here we go, everyone.
Okay, here we go.
Hold on to your
Your
butts. Because the Snarly Yow is a phantom black dog.
Doge.
Can I pet that
Doge.
dog?
Most famously reported in the South Mountain area of Maryland and West Virginia. Particularly along the old roads near Harper's Ferry and South Mountain. Sightings date back to the 1700s, with German settlers in the area bringing with them legends of monstrous black hounds, likely mingling with local Native American and Appalachian folklore. Because we all just like a big pot of witch's brew, mixing everything together and spitting it out as original stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this isn't just a simple ghost story.
Ooh.
Nay, nay. Reports.
Nay.
I love you, Bailey Sarian. Date me. Anyway, reports have spanned centuries, from Civil War soldiers to modern hikers,
Ooh.
all claiming to see a massive spectral dog with glowing red eyes, snarling fangs, and a body that sometimes appears solid and other times completely intangible.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's a spectral boy.
Yes.
Spectral boy.
Characteristics of the beast.
Ooh.
The Snarly Yow is no ordinary canine. Witnesses say it can vanish in the blink of an eye, appear in two places at once, and even walk through walls.
Ooh.
In some stories, it chases people and vehicles, only to disappear before contact. Others describe it simply standing in the road, growling and staring silently, a spectral sentinel.
Ooh.
I know. Despite its terrifying appearance, One odd detail sticks out. The Snarly Yow doesn't seem to harm anyone. It scares, it haunts, but it don't bite.
Aww.
Cute.
Some speculate... Oh god, words are hard.
Words are hard.
It's a guardian spirit or a harbinger of bad luck or even a residual haunting like a ghost dog that refuses to move on. Theories and cultural roots. Where did it come from? Some folklorists believe the Snarly Yow is related to the black dog myths of the British Isles. Like the Barghest or Black Shuck supernatural hounds that warned of death, German folklore has similar creatures, and given the German roots of many early settlers in the Blue Ridge region, that origin tracks.
Okay.
It's water time.
Water.
Water.
Hydrate before you dihydrate.
Everybody take your meds, take your vitamins, drink some water.
Drink some water.
Gotta get those SSRIs up in this bitch. Yeah, antidepressants.
H2O.
And
Ooh.
H2O.
H2O.
Take your pills with H2O so
Take
you
your
don't
pills
choke
with
and die.
H2O. And don't take St. John's wort if you're taking an SSRI.
Oh. Ooh, and Siberian ginseng, or is it St. John's wort? One of the two can make your birth control less effective, people. Be careful what herbs you're using.
Antibiotics will also make your birth control less effective.
Yes.
If you don't want a crotch goblin while you're taking antibiotics, maybe use other forms of
Use
protection.
a barrier method like condoms or the contraceptive sponge.
Yes.
No one uses
Well,
diaphragms anymore, do they?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
don't
think
know.
some people still do. I don't even know. Like, I think the whole time I worked in women's health, we fitted like 2 people for a diaphragm. Anyway.
What?
Yeah, anyway.
And if you don't know what any of this is, Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you know what meds interact with your meds.
Yeah, and make sure you know how to prevent crotch goblins from happening if that's not what you want.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
I'm down off my soapbox because we're going to talk about dogs again.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're talking about a cryptid.
Did I read this yet? Others see the Snarly Yow as part of a broader pattern, an example of the phantom black dog archetype, which pops up in folklore from across the world. And then there are skeptics who believe it's all a case of mistaken identity.
Oh,
Maybe a bear.
Identity theft?
A bear.
Yes. Identity
The dog
theft.
stole my identity.
And it ordered all the Starbucks on my credit card.
Of all the things.
Yeah. Didn't know any better.
It's just a baby.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No,
Shanti.
don't be. Fuck. Okay. Phantom black dog, which pops up, blah, blah, bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. Maybe a bear or a big dog or even a trick of the light. Gaslight, gaslight, gaslight.
Yeah.
Trick of the light on foggy mountain nights. So, why it endures. So, why do we still talk about the Snarly Yow? Maybe it's the way the story blends the natural and supernatural, a beast tied to the land, yet utterly out of place in our world. Or maybe it's because the forests of Appalachia are still wild enough, dark enough, and quiet enough to make us wonder what's really out there. Yikes.
Yeah.
Whatever the truth, the Snarly Yow continues to pace the edge of our imagination and maybe the edge of the trail.
Ooh.
End of the trail for you. But it won't eat you, it'll just scare you. So you're gonna be okay.
So he's a good boy, is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it could be a warning, too. We don't know. Anyway, my source. Cryptids of the South, West Virginia's Snarly Yow, written by Elias. I don't know. I know, when I read that, I was like, shit.
Elias
Refer
Elias.
to episode 50. April 17th, 2024. Come back. Written for Eastern Tennessee Online.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, that was just really funny.
You know when, like, your phone decides to go black
Yeah.
at the worst time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway,
Hell yeah.
that's the Snarly Yow. And I
Snarly
just
Yow.
want
Bow
it to
wow.
be like the Christmas cat. I want the
Yeah.
Snarly Yow and the Christmas cat to be friends. Or the Yule
The
cat.
Yule Cat. I was
Yule
like,
cat.
what's the Christmas
What's the
cat?
No, sorry, the Yule cat.
No, I'm just a dumbass.
No, I'm a dumbass calling it the Christmas cat. That was my fault. Anyway,
It's a cat with a Santa's hat on.
Yes.
Cute.
that if you don't get new socks, at least,
will
if you don't
be-
get a new piece of clothing, it's gonna eat your ass.
Your whole ass.
The whole thing. And
Like
then
Mothman.
the rest
Sorry.
of you too.
Yeah.
Aww.
You and your Mothman.
You and your Mothman.
It's the episode to bring him up.
It is. In
Okay.
Point Pleasant, West Virginia,
Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
there lives an entity.
His name? Mothman. Bum bum bum. Okay.
And he is thick. He's got
He's a
a
He's
thick
got
boy.
that cake.
yet.
Yeah.
Do people still say that?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Hi,
Got
Shadow.
that, yeah.
Hi, Shadow.
Hi, Shadow. You're not a Snarly Yow.
No.
No.
A good baby.
Yeah.
sloth.
You're an omen of good luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
And buying expensive dog toys for you to chomp on and squeak.
You have a whole basket.
She will squeak them until they've squawked their last squawk.
Yep.
She's,
She'll rip their heart
she
out.
literally loves to kill toys.
So does Sadie.
It's because she has that wolfiness in her.
She does have a lot of wolfiness. 2% to be exact.
Hell yeah.
If you guys want to see Shadow,
You can watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, we're
She's
all
in
good-
many of our episodes.
She is just being a dog,
In a good
just
baby.
living her best
Yeah.
good baby life.
trying her best to stretch across all three of our
Yep.
laps.
But she's too small.
She's too small. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Craig.
Okay.
Here we
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh my god. Okay. Have you heard the creepy mountain state legend that tells of the mysterious West Virginia white things?
No.
Sheepsquatch, devil dogs, white devils. The tales that surround these white things of West Virginia are unbelievably haunting, and they will send chills up your spine. Are you ready for a very, very scary story?
Very, very scary.
Pull up a chair.
I'm not ready. I'm scared already.
Oh no.
It's about cryptids.
It
No.
is. It's not a spooky boy. The lush, rugged,
Shut up!
the lush, rar, XD. Okay. No, that was
Are
funny.
you okay? Do I need to call someone for you?
Get a little creepy song baby.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay. The lush, rugged, rural, isolated woods of West Virginia are filled with stories. Filled with ruins. Filled with... Oh shit.
That's what she said.
Oh my god. That they're filled
Yeah.
with history. Filled with creatures of all shapes and sizes. Little baby. There you go. These white things. Us. Just kidding.
We are white things. White.
White.
I glow in the
We
dark.
do.
Bioluminescent.
I didn't get any luck in the melanin department.
Oof. They have been spotted and described again and again in West Virginia lore, all the way back to the legends of the Native Americans, and all the way up to modern times. Some have.
Sorry.
You're okay.
My mind can't. I'm gonna crash out.
Oh,
Kylie, do you need to get laid?
Oh
Sorry.
shit.
Her mind is just more in the gutter than usual today.
I know. Because I'm basically a 12-year-old boy. Oh.
I mean, same girl.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
No, you're not.
I'm not. We might need to cut a little of this out.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Poor
Okay.
Craig.
I know, poor Craig.
It's okay. Okay.
Tell us about the white things.
Some have canine features, some feline, some humanoid. Bum,
I
bum,
can
bum.
only see Voldemort now.
Oh,
Oh.
gross. Yeah. Ew. Gross. I hate it. All with long, shaggy white hair and large fangs.
Oh, that's different from Voldemort.
That's a little different from Voldemort. Imagine Voldemort
Yes.
with like white hair covering his
I'm
entire
just
body.
thinking of like the Yeti from Monsters Inc.
They scream blood-curdling screams. They attack brutally and ferociously, tearing at neck and skin, but leave no mark. They are omens of death, inhabiting dark, isolated woods and cemeteries.
Oh, continue. I'm
Bet,
so
bet.
sorry. Ooh, I just
Are you
realized the
Gucci?
air conditioner's on. And it
Oh.
probably sounds like brrrr.
Brr, brr. Okay, so Sheepsquatch, aka White Thing, is a woolly-haired cryptid reported across numerous counties in West Virginia, predominantly within the southwestern region of the state. The counties with the most sightings are Bowen, Kanawha.
That's a shadow
Putnam.
dog. She's itching.
Yeah, it's not a white thing. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's a black shadow doggo, being so cute. Putnam and Mason, with a surge of sightings taking place in Bowen County.
Boone?
Boone.
I don't know.
Boone County during the mid-1990s. So another description, it is described as being a quadruped about the size of a bear.
What
with
kind of a bear?
a white bear.
A polar bear.
A polar bear.
If it's white, say goodnight.
You
Scary.
If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down.
Yeah.
If it's white, say goodnight.
Scary.
Yeah.
With entirely white wool-like fur, it has a long and pointed head similar to a dog, but with long saber-like teeth, and a single point set of horns.
I hate this so much.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, he sounds like a spooky boy.
Not dissimilar to those found on a young goat. Its forelimbs end in paw-like hands, similar to those of a raccoon, but larger. Ooh. Imagine like big raccoon hands, like gross. Gross.
Yeah, this thing is horrible.
Yeah.
I am so sad. I am very glad that it's not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck,
so
everybody
sorry,
else.
everyone else.
Yeah. Oh
If
no.
you're in West Virginia.
Well, we have Windy Boys here.
Yeah.
And epidermis strollers. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I
We're
mean,
not,
we're not
doing
any
too
better
much
off.
Better.
Yeah.
We're not any safer.
No. Okay.
Okay.
So, while its tail is long and hairless, like that of an opossum, it is reputed to smell like sulfur, which has been attributed through folklore to the beast being born within the TNT area in Mason County, like one of the Mothman theories. Mothman.
Ooh.
Though this is not likely, and instead it may have a musk scent gland, like a little scent gland, like a little skunk. Yeah.
Trying to make this thing cute. It's not
It's
working.
horrific. Yeah, it's
This
not
is
very
not
cute.
cute.
It smells. It has scary raccoon hands. A rat tail, basically. Like,
Ew,
ugh.
I hate that.
Yeah, and it's covered in fur. Yeah, like weasels and skunks have their little smelly glands. Gross and
And
stinky.
ferrets.
And ferrets.
Ferrets are so cute, but they
They're
smell
so cute.
bad. And their
They're
poop
pinky
smells
babies.
so bad.
Ooh.
I mean, poop smells bad, but like theirs
Yeah.
is especially horrific.
Ugh.
Anyway,
Freaking ferrets. Cute. Okay, so some sightings. In 1994, a former Navy seaman... Oh, sorry.
Hey, that wasn't me this time.
It was me.
You guys both looked at me.
I was looking at Craig to be fair,
Okay.
because he said semen.
Yeah, I did the
Seaman.
joke.
Men of the sea.
Men of the Sea, said he had witnessed the beast breaking through the forest. The white thing breached the brush line and knelt to drink from the creek. Here, it drank for a few minutes before crossing the creek and continuing on towards the nearby road. The witness stated that he observed the animal for a while before it moving on into the surrounding brush. Bum bum bum.
That is a moment where you shit yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't go near the brush or the creek. Stay the fuck away.
You nope out.
You know about. You take a little nappy nap under some covers. You'll be safe.
Pull a blanket over your head.
Yeah.
I won't be able to see you.
Yeah, nothing could possibly go wrong.
And nothing could
Go wrong. Yeah. Within the same year, 2 children observed the creature while playing in their yard within Boone County. What they reported having observed looking like a large white bear, polar bear, yet in this case stood up on its hind legs, making it over 6 feet tall presumptuously. It did so in a manner similar to a bear, trying to observe as opposed to walking bipedally. Startled by the children, the beast ran off through the forest, breaking medium-sized limbs off the trees in its path.
Damn.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
But he didn't eat the children.
He didn't eat the children. So a lot of the times, people will, like, get hurt, but then, like, they won't actually be hurt. Like, he'll attack or, like... And then it just, like, won't be a thing. Like, he's...
So he's like a ghost.
He's kind of phantom-like, yeah. The creature was next spotted a year later, this time involving a car, as they always do. A couple driving through Boone County observed a large white beast sitting in the ditch alongside the roadway. As many curious passerbyers might do in such a situation, they stopped their car to get a better look at it.
You have to check out that noise.
You have to check out the noise. You have to go split up and look for clues. Yeah. Or do you? You don't. Sorry. Okay. They came to describe the creature again as mostly similar to earlier descriptions, yet they added that the creature had 4 eyes. Gross. In stark contrast to
He wore
the...
glasses?
Yes. Oh no.
Not glasses!
He couldn't see.
Shout out to my fellow glasses wearer.
Ooh. Yes. In stark contrast to the last sighting where the Sheepsquatch fled the scene, the creature leaped out of the ditch and started to attack the car. Frightened by the attack, the couple drove off quickly, and once they arrived back at their home, they noticed large scratches on the side of the car where the beast had attacked it.
Ooh.
Spooky scary.
Skeletons.
Skeletons, yes. There's a fly. In 1999, another incident involved a couple of campers who were in the forest at night, again in Boone County, around a bonfire. They eventually heard an animal snorting and scuffling around the camp in a manner similar to an aggressive bear. Aggravated bear. Aggravated bear.
A hungry bear.
He's just looking for a little midnight snack. You. Okay.
You.
Though it did not come into the light of the campfire immediately, all of a sudden the Sheepsquatch suddenly charged out of the darkness at the campers. Reacting quickly, they jumped up and ran back into their house, all the while being pursued by the Sheepsquatch. Giving chase is a natural reaction to a predator when a creature flees. Its initial attack could have simply been a mock charge. The white thing stopped at the edge of the forest when they crossed it and let out a terrible screech. It then turned around and headed back into the woods. The next morning, the campers returned to their campsite and the trail home. Finding it to be torn up, they referred to it as like something had tilled it up for gardening. So when that thing is running, it
rips
has
up
like
the
claws,
ground.
like it rips up
With its
everything
raccoon
with
feet?
its raccoon feet. Did you know? I think we already talked about raccoons. Yeah, we did in episode 50 about how they eat and taste.
If they have to get their food wet or they can't taste it. Or no, wait, no.
Yes, they taste with their...
They taste with their hands.
They taste with their little wet hands.
To make sure that it's not
Poison.
bad or poison, yeah.
In 2015, in Folks Run, Virginia, the beast was spotted once again in the forest of Appalachia. The creature was spotted close to midnight by 6 campers. Spending the night in the dense woods, the beast was reportedly 8 to 9 feet tall with a shoulder length of 4 to 5 feet. Gross. One of the campers first saw the beast at the top of the nearby hill, in a crouching position. Then it stood up, and he alerted the other campers. Then it started running down the steep hill towards the campers.
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
But they were separated by the river that was flowing through. They looked in horror as it searched for a way to cross, and with no other option began to wade through the river. It finally came out of the water, and the campers reported that it appeared like a bipedal dog in the chest with its fur wet from the river. Like, dog chests are... They're like conclave, like they're...
They're like a cup.
Vex.
Yeah. Concave is when it goes
Oh,
in.
they don't concave. They
Yeah.
convex.
If they concave, something's wrong.
That dog is not
That dog
okay.
needs to go to the vet.
Sternal bone protrudes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
With its fur wet from the river crossing, then a loud gut-based screech was heard about 2 miles off from where they were. Then the Sheepsquatch. I tried to say Sasquatch, and yeah, it's a Sheepsquatch. Looked up in shock, just high enough so the moonlight was on its face, and the campers looked on in fear as it let out a pathetic whimper. So something was calling it.
Aww.
Scary. Then, in a sprint, ran in the opposite direction of the noise. The campers quickly passed and left. Then reported it to the locals, fearing that if the authorities were informed, they would be ridiculed. The identity of the campers is unknown as of March 2016. Yeah.
I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't... I don't know what to think about this
I
thing.
don't know either.
It's interesting that it will, like, charge and then kind of, like, not. Like, just, like, as a scare tactic.
Yeah. Kind of like how red pandas will, like, get all up on their hind legs and, like, lift their little arms.
Maybe it's because it has that sheep DNA. It's, like, still scared, but it's still ferocious.
It's like, bah!
Yeah. I mean, it's actually probably not, but, like, yeah, it's funny. Okay. I have a story of the creature as submitted by Thomas A. Burford. The White Thing. The night was damp and chill, and the forest stood dark and ominous as 4 elderly fox hunters sat hovering around a glowing mass of red embers.
Ooh.
As if affected by their surroundings, the conversations drifted to supernatural legends, as they do.
As they should.
As they should, exactly. Many tales were told, but most of them centering on the White Thing, which supposedly inhabited the very region where they were now resting.
Yeah, so talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Do
exactly
that.
what you do.
Good
Bring it
choices
to
were made.
you.
Yeah. One of the men related an actual experience as told by his grandmother, who had lived nearby. She had taken her favorite mare to church. I was like, what? Okay.
She had ridden her favorite female
take
horse
her
to church.
pony to horse on one Saturday night. Sorry, church to church. Years ago. As she was riding back within 2 miles of her home, she heard an unearthly scream. So these things like to like, rah! Yeah.
Because they're trying to scare you away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, this is my territory.
Right?
The mare bolted and thrashed her hoofs into the air. That was when she saw the White Thing. A raging bundle of white bursting out of the woods beside her. It appeared to be much larger than a dog, yet not nearly a horse's size. Bearing a coat of pure white fur and razor-sharp teeth that jutted outward from a gigantic mouth. Gross. Yeah.
Ew.
It moved on all 4s and screamed like a woman in terrible agony. Gross.
It's like a fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
What does the fox say?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's funny.
R.I.P. to people's
R.I.P.
eardrums.
I know.
They'll be fine.
I only screamed at medium volume.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Yes. Kylie's get very much louder.
Rah.
A Kylie in its natural habitat will reach 12 decibels.
Yes. Oh. Hush, Shadow.
Only if toes are stubbed.
Then
Yeah.
those decibels come out in the form of a string of curse words.
Yeah. Desperately, the girl spurred her mare on, and finally the monster drifted back into the darkness behind her. At length, she came to her land in an outlying barn in her haste. To reach the house while she was still a good distance away, she left the mare untied, oh no, and the barn door ajar. Seconds later, with a sigh of thankfulness, she entered the sanctuary of her home. The following morning, she and her father planned to search for the animal's tracks, but at the barn, they found her mare crumbled awkwardly against the door. Most of the flesh was torn from its bones, and the look of shark terror was on its face.
Sad.
It's sad.
Poor
So-
Nikki.
That's the first instance we have of it being like,
Apart from the
Yeah.
car, like, where it actually, like, attacked.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure
But
the
it
horse,
didn't-
like, probably tried to fight back, and, like, who knows.
That's funny. Huh. It's funny that it could get it and the horse didn't run away. It must have had a hold on it.
With its
Probably.
raccoon feet.
Ooh, gross.
But it didn't attack the person.
It didn't attack the
Just
people.
the horse.
Just the
It will
horse.
attack them, but then they like won't have any marks. So I don't know. It's a strange entity. My sources are the uppermonriver.org/West Virginia Munster-White-thing, Cryptids, fandom.com, wiki/Sheepsquatch, onlyinYourState.com, experiences West Virginia white things. West Virginia.
White things.
White.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a
I
spooky
like
boy.
him.
Yeah.
I don't.
He's scary.
He's horrific.
I like
hate
him in
it.
the way that I like spooky things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for most spooky things that we talk about can't actually eat your horse.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. That's not white thing. If you're listening, don't eat
Bad.
horses. Time
Really.
out.
Oh, I don't like that it was like smashed against the door. Like,
Anyway.
gross. Anyway.
Anyway,
What do you
let's travel back in time
Ooh.
Let's do.
to September 12th, 1952.
Can we use a hot tub time machine?
Oh my god. I have not watched that movie in
So
forever.
Such a wild movie.
It's so wild. As the sun crept low on September 12th, 1952, a bright light streaked across the sky and seemingly crashed into a hillside on G. Bailey Fisher's farm.
Uh-oh.
I like that there's actual names.
Yes, there's lots of names in here, so get ready.
Oh, I'm
If
excited.
you care to remember all these names.
I probably
Okay, we've got Edward May,
Eddie Boy.
Eddie Boy, Freddie May,
Freddie Boy. Just kidding. Sorry.
Nil Nunley, and Tommy Heyer. They were playing on the lawn of the Flatwoods Elementary School as the light tore across the sky overhead.
These are just little kids.
Yeah, they're youngins.
They're just babies.
I think it's the ages range from like 10 to 17.
Oh. I don't like that. Okay.
You don't like that?
Well, what is a 17-year-old doing with a 10-year-old?
Well, they're probably just like watching the younger kids.
Oh, okay. But why is a 17-year-old at an elementary school?
Watching
Sorry.
the kids.
Yeah, creepy.
No, not in a creepy way. Oh my god. Sometimes the oldest sibling has to watch the younger sibling.
No way.
Yeah. But also it could have been creepy, I don't know. Anyway, the boys chased the streaking light. The maze home was on their way, so they stopped to tell Kathleen May, some of the boys' mother, what they had seen. Kathleen called Eugene Lemon, a National Guardsman, to accompany her and the boys to the crash site under the protection of the family dog, of course. So
Damn.
there's like a whole slew of people going
All
to
the
this.
kids, a mom, a National Guard, a dude
A
who's in
dude.
the National Guard, and a dog.
Yes. The group was met with a pulsing red light.
Ooh.
Eugene Lemon shined his flashlight up the hill, and the light illuminated a terrifying sight. Standing at roughly 10 feet tall, a creature with a spade-shaped head appeared from the darkness.
A spade shape.
Yeah. So it's like, it's got a point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's bizarre.
Yeah. It wore something that resembled a metal dress.
Interesting.
The thing had twisted and clawed hands, and it watched them with eyes that glowed an eerie orange.
I hate this. I hate this more than
Yeah.
Craig.
But wait, there's more!
I don't want it.
It levitated off the ground.
Of course
No! No! As the thing glided toward the group, a strange, sickening mist hung in the air.
Ew.
What the fuck?
It's like gliding and producing
Yeah.
mist and oh shit.
The
Just
creature...
like farting. Sorry.
I must pass gas!
That's how it's levitating.
That's how it's propelling forward. It can't move otherwise.
It's like in a cartoon when you like let a balloon go.
Yeah.
It's like, all the while, it's hissing.
That noise isn't coming from its mouth. Sorry. I'm done. It's scary. Rawr. Spooky.
The group turned and fled in fear.
Yeah.
Smart. Shit.
Some members of the group experienced throat irritation, vomiting
From the gas.
from the gas, and nausea after the encounter. And that includes the poor doggy.
Oh.
And it persisted for days.
Oh.
The signs were passed off as side effects of hysteria.
Well, was their womb wandering?
Yeah, I was about to say.
There was one woman with a wandering womb.
And she made all the rest of them sick.
Yes.
That's how hysteria
how it-
spreads.
Don't you know?
Better watch out, Craig.
Oh,
Look
no.
out, Craig. You're in danger.
I'm in danger.
Though it has been noted that these are also signs of exposure to mustard gas. So was our alien mustard gassing them? I don't know. Kathleen May and Eugene Lemon reported the strange incident, and local authorities searched the area that night and claimed to have found nothing. However, on September 13th,
Bum, bum, bum.
another strange sighting occurred near Strange Creek. I guess so. Okay, that's what I wrote.
Guess it's right.
Yes, that's right. About 20 miles south of Flatwoods. George and Edith Snatowski and their 18-month-old baby were making their way between Clay and Braxton County on Route 4 when their car suddenly died. George attempted to restart the car with no luck. The road was deserted, and the darkness of the night crept in around them. While George and Edith tried to decide what to do, a foul, almost sulfurous smell filled the air,
Uh-oh.
and the baby started crying.
As you should.
Yeah. Scream, cry, throw up. Then, the darkness was shattered by a strange bright light. The couple saw a 10-foot-tall creature hovering in front of their car.
I hate that it's tall as fuck and hovering.
So, it makes me wonder, is it really that tall?
Or is it
like, up off the ground and just because it was floating, they're just not quite sure
Oh,
how
maybe.
tall it was.
That
I
makes
do
sense.
not know.
That would make sense.
That
That
would
would
make
make
sense. The description of the creature was similar, though there was one difference. The creature appeared not to be wearing what it is
Pants.
presumed to be the spade-shaped hood. Instead, its head was reptilian and bony.
Ew.
Because its hood was off.
Because its hood was off.
Gross.
The creature dragged its lizard-like hand across the hood of the car before drifting away like mist in the night. As soon as the monster was out of sight, guess what the car did?
Exploded.
No, not that intense. No, it just restarted.
Oh. Okay then.
The couple, not wasting a moment, sped away. 5 miles north of Flatwoods, a couple of days later, Mrs. Audra Harper had another sighting of a creature with a similar description to the Flatwoods Monster. While walking through the woods near her home near the town of Heaters on a shortcut road that led out of her property. Audra Harper and her friend noted a ball of fire on one of the hills they were passing. Harper dismissed it at first, but when she glanced back, she noticed something odd.
Like a ball of fire? Levitating?
Right?
The fire had completely vanished,
Oof.
and in its place stood a silhouette of a human-shaped being.
No!
It was just a portal to hell.
To hell! Does this portal to hell want to throw hands?
Yes.
Anyway,
Always.
Audra was pretty
Always.
frightened.
Yeah.
She and her friend ran and sought refuge among the rocks and boulders around the hillside.
I don't know that you should do that. I think you should run to civilization.
Yeah, get somewhere safe. So, in all of these sightings, there has been a weird smell, reddish, orangish light, and a weird little Flatwoods Monster boy.
And a weird humanoid, alienoid, reptilianoid,
Floating
floating,
Boy.
entity.
floating stinking entity. Why do all cryptids have to smell bad?
They don't shower, I guess.
Well, that's really gross of them.
Yeah.
Hey, Flatwoods Monster, have you heard of soup?
Yeah, Flatwoods Monster.
I'm just gonna start bringing... You know how when you're camping, you'll do like a nylon, like a pair of pantyhose with a bar of soap
the
in
soap
it and
in
tie
it?
it to like the water spigot?
Yes.
Just gonna start making those and hanging them from trees
Yeah.
so that the Sasquatches and Bigfoots
They'll be able to take a shower.
bathe. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna start a nonprofit.
Please.
Soap for Squatch.
Soap for Squatch. LLC,
Help.
Seance with My Siblings.
Let's help our cryptids stink less.
That is funny, though.
Let's make a soap brand called Soap for
Soap
Squatch.
for Squatch!
And
Well,
make
there's
soap
always
bars.
that Sasquatch soap, so I think
Oh.
that's kind of taken, guys.
Yeah, but it's
But
soap
ours
for
is an
Squatch.
actual, yeah.
And it's specifically for squatching.
And sheep squatches.
So only
Soap
cryptids
for
will buy
scary
it.
boys.
Yeah.
I think our business plan isn't going to work.
Damn it! Damn
God
it!
damn it.
Our get rich quick scheme isn't going to happen.
Maybe if we do like an MLM.
We have
For
Mothman
only-
at the
For
top.
only $100
A month.
a month, you can provide soap.
To your local squatch.
Cryptids. Oh shit. Okay. Anyway, this
Patent pending.
patent
pending.
pending. Although the monster has not been seen since the original incidents in 1952,
Ooh.
its impact on the rural community has been huge. Sometimes, if you stand outside at night there, you can almost feel it.
It's not the feel I want.
Not the good feel.
Okay, there are some theories about what our friend the Flatwood Monster is.
Mm-hmm.
Aliens,
Yep.
interdimensional beings,
Yep.
and owls.
Nope.
Oh my.
White
I
owls.
love owls. It's not
White!
owls.
It's not white.
I said why?
Why?
Oh!
It's just Hedwig, guys. Settle
What
down.
owl?
Oh.
He's actually Garain. Okay, anyway. Is the Fleetwood...
Is
Is
Fleetwood Mac back
an
together?
alien?
I mean, Stevie Nicks is so awesome, she can't possibly be human.
Young.
Any her
Anyway.
is the Fleetwood...
Oh no.
Send help. Send us adult supervision, please.
Yeah.
is the Flatwoods Monster.
We need Chantel to
An
supervise.
alien.
We would be better off having Lucas supervise.
Chantal would be just right on it with our shenanigans.
Exactly.
Okay. Is the Flatwoods Monster an alien, do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think it's really a piece of cheese, two paper clips, and a cantankerous old man.
Okay.
And if it weren't for those meddling kids,
Yeah. He would
You
have
would
gotten
have
away
gotten
with
away
it.
with it, too.
Oh no.
Many people believe that the Flatwoods Monster is an extraterrestrial being, and the light in the sky was some kind of UFO.
UFO.
After an article...
they're not related, but they're related.
Yeah.
Yes. After an article about the incident was ran in a newspaper, many people from UFO enthusiasts to curious people turned up in Flatwoods looking for evidence.
Of course they did.
Or hoping to catch a quick photograph with the monster.
They're like, say cheese.
Selfie!
I hope I don't get sick. Yay!
In fact, quite a number of people did pick up bits of metal, plastic-like substances, as well as traces of a mysterious oil.
I don't think you should be touching that, you guys.
No.
No.
You don't know where it's been.
It was the 50s. They could do what they wanted.
They were wilded.
They were
using
wildin'.
asbestos and everything.
The guy just like scoops it with his finger and licks it a little bit, and he's like, how mysterious.
Exactly what happened.
Exactly. Bailey Frame, a resident of nearby Birch River, claimed to have seen a bright orange ball circling overhead in the area where the monster was spotted. It remained visible for close to 15 minutes before veering off toward the airport at Sutton. Interestingly, there was also another report of the object being sighted at Sutton, although not much detail was provided. A woman and her mother in Weston reported an encounter with a similar-looking creature that emitted a rancid odor 1 week before the sighting in Flatwoods.
See, soap.
Yeah.
Soap.
I think it just has chronic gas. That's what the mist is.
He is on a strictly tofu diet. And therefore, the younger woman had to be hospitalized following the traumatic event.
Oh no.
For what, though? For why for?
For why for? The smell was too rank.
Like, was she actually, like, physically sick, or was she mentally
It was,
having
like-
a problem because of the fear?
Maybe. Or it was like the straw that broke the camel's back. And she's like, nope.
I was barely holding my shit together, and now I'm done.
I'm done. Is the Flatwoods Monster an interdimensional being?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
The Flatwoods Monster...
Like Bigfoot.
Like Bigfoot.
Yeah.
The Flatwoods Monster's unique description, including its glowing eyes and ability to appear from the sky, has led some to speculate that it might be an interdimensional being.
Okay.
Is the Flatwoods Monster an owl? A lot of people are on board with this one.
Like, it's just an owl, you guys.
Yeah, they're like, it was just an owl.
An owl has burning red eyes.
Burning.
And
it
mist.
smells like death. The physical description of the Flatwoods Monster has been linked to the silhouette, flight pattern, and call of a startled barn owl perched on a tree limb.
I mean, barn owls are huge, but they're not tall,
Yeah.
humanoid, reptilian.
With metal clothing.
Dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. It's not a barn owl. I
Nah.
love barn owls, though.
Yeah. Or maybe it's none of those things.
Oh, no.
Maybe.
I'll let you decide.
You
Ooh.
decide. Do your own research.
What do you
What
guys
do
think?
y'all think?
That I hate it.
Yeah,
That I
it's
never
scary.
want to come into contact with it.
Mm, fair.
That I hate cryptids and they're very scary and I will take my ghosts now, please.
Yes.
Give me one night with a demon instead of the Flatwoods Monster.
Yes! Thank you! That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, same though, because like...
Yeah,
I
scary.
think demons have gotten a bad rap unfairly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas the Flatwoods Monster makes you sick for
Yes.
just farting in your face.
I mean,
Yep.
if I could meet up with a nice succubus or incubus and have a night, that'd be great.
Are succubi and incubi like demons? Is
Yeah.
that...
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
they're
they were,
sex
like-
demons.
I thought they were like their own
No.
species.
No, they're demons.
The demons.
Demons.
Okay, okay.
Demons. They
The
s-
more you know.
There was a rainbow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh. I hate that, and I think it's a reptile, alien, interdimensional being.
It's a reptilian.
Scary.
Yeah.
I
My
agree.
nose is
I agree. Okie dokie.
I agree that I never want to come in contact with it.
Mhm.
Sorry, West Virginia. When I visit you, I will be going nowhere near your mountains. But that's like the only place Peter is going to want to go. So I will have to
Mountains?
go. Yes.
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 The Appalachian Mountains.
Oh, they're so freaking cool.
they are
cool.
so cool.
The,
so
the
spooky.
lore. Oh, you guys.
Many spooky things.
We have to go
Utah
to there.
has mountains and they're beautiful, but we
They're-
don't have the lore like y'all have.
We have
We have some pretty
we have
scary
some
shit,
things.
but
Yeah,
not quite like that.
not like
Appalachian.
that.
Not as- our mountains are not as old as the
No.
Appalachian Mountains.
True.
The Rocky
Just
Mountains
kidding,
are
like I know.
babies
Ah,
compared to
to the
Appalachia.
Scary.
Appalachia?
I
Like, I'm gonna throw in
an
Appalachia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Like
We're all
people,
wrong.
But Creeps and Crime says,
So it must be
Appalachia.
true.
and they live in Tennessee, so
Are you from Tennessee?
No.
Because you're the only 10 I see.
I'm like a solid 5 on a good
Oh,
day.
whatever. What the fuck ever. You are a 10. Anyway, we have socials.
Watch us on the YouTube. Sorry, Craig.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was going to say. You can watch us on YouTubes, and you can see the rainbow that we made.
Yeah.
If you want to check out my leather Converse.
Hell yeah.
If you want to check out my orthopedic nurse shoe.
If you want to check out my slides.
Yeah.
And my Mothman shirt that
Read it out loud
says, the
to us,
only
Craig."
thing that keeps me going is Mothman's fat ass.
I wonder who got you that shirt.
That Shandy got me.
For your birthday.
For my birthday.
The day of your
The
birth.
day of my birth.
Oh my god, your birthday is coming
Oh
up
my,
again.
I'm gonna be 26.
Oh,
Ooh,
you're so
You're
old.
so
that's
old.
scary.
Can't believe
You're just a
you're so
baby.
old.
Oh my god.
I'm officially over like 25.
And you're
I'm
not
over
married
that.
yet? You're gonna die an old maid.
I'm
You're
gonna
a
die
spinster.
You're a
with
spinster.
10 cats.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
You know we're all gonna live in our best sea hag cottages one day, like
With all
in
In
the
a
cats.
little commune.
Yes.
They like have like doors that connect to each other.
No, they're just in a circle, and we have our
Okay.
cauldron in the middle.
And tunnels
We
that
have,
go
yeah, that's what I was
underground.
just gonna say. We have underground tunnels.
Yes.
Well, that's where we do the virgin sacrifice.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
And their blood flows into
Consensually,
the
of
cauldron.
course.
Yeah.
A consensual virgin sacrifice.
Yes. Very demure, very mindful.
We're not gonna sacrifice any virgins for our rituals.
No,
That
because
sounds
we make
like
our
murder.
own money
And we make our own blood. And we always get both on the 1st of the month.
It's actually more like the 15th, but
Yeah, same girl. Because we're all synced up.
I always on the full fucking moon.
Oh, shit.
Same. Because you're witchy.
Woo!
Yeah.
I am a witch. Okay, anyway, we have more socials
We
on
do.
YouTube. We have an Instagram, a Facebook where we want to share memes with you, and we want you to share
And you
memes
want to
with
share memes with us.
Yeah, you want to share memes with us.
Thanks. If you've gotten this far, thank you.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
for listening.
Yeah, if you can handle our 12-year-old boy humor.
Great.
I think some of us grown-ass adults are also 12-year-old boys in disguise, and they'll appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Butts.
But
Butts.
watch us on TikTok at Seance with My Siblings and send us all your scary emails.
And all your cat and dog pics.
To seance with my siblings at gmail.com.
Yes.
We also have a Tumblr, a Bluesky,
A loud chicken.
a loud chicken,
or cat.
Or a
whatever
kid.
that. It's a child.
A puppy.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Everybody wave at the microphone.
Bye.
I got it.